Journalists and intelligence analysts both check corporate records, verify screenshots, and seek independent sources. Their methods overlap, but their responsibilities are not identical. A suspicious recruitment account may lead a journalist to ask whether the public needs a warning about a broader pattern. A corporate analyst may ask whether the recruitment director should suspend a channel or issue an internal alert. The evidence can be the same, while audience, urgency, disclosure, and cost of error differ. Before collecting, identify the role, recipient, and the public interest or decision the product must serve. Start with the recipient. It changes the writing immediately. A news report can be searched, copied, and shared for years. An intelligence product may be limited to authorized decision makers, although internal does not mean every employee. The recruitment team already understands company procedure, so its report can focus on account, evidence, and action. Public readers need context about normal recruitment channels, provenance, and uncertainty. Write one purpose sentence. Support the recruitment director's decision on this channel, or help applicants recognize a recurring false recruitment pattern. Let it control what enters the product. Different roles still share a baseline: accuracy, restraint, reviewable sourcing, and reduction of unnecessary harm. A screenshot without an original link or time cannot become settled fact in a news report or strong evidence in an assessment. Both products separate observation, inference, and judgment. Neither should hide important counter-evidence simply to improve the narrative. Private distribution does not excuse careless writing. Public interest does not justify exposing every personal detail. Both roles need correction and update processes. Journalists test public interest, not public curiosity. Analysts test decision need, not every question a manager might find interesting. One isolated account with little reach may be better handled internally. A network impersonating many companies and causing losses creates a stronger case for public warning. The analyst's requirement should lead to action: suspend, change verification, warn internally, or monitor. Family, home location, and private life do not enter the product because they are dramatic. The weaker the interest, and the greater the harm, the less should be disclosed. The journalist asks what the public needs to see. The analyst asks which authorized people genuinely need to know. A news story may show a redacted recruitment post and company response while hiding applicant phone numbers and images. A restricted evidence store may retain full captures while an executive brief contains only relationship assessment, risk, and recommendation. Use layers, controlled original evidence, analytic records with necessary detail, and a more minimized public version. One file should not serve as evidence archive, executive brief, and public video source. Public reporting usually offers a reasonable opportunity to respond. Analysts may also contact an official channel to verify a key fact. Because contact can alert the subject, preserve public evidence first. Ask a neutral question: is this account authorized to advertise this role for your company? Do not open with an accusation that reveals a fixed conclusion. A response is one piece of evidence. Compare company denial or account claims with domains, notices, dates, platform records, and independent sources. Record the exact wording, time, channel, and authority of the responder. Suppose a self-described former employee sends an internal screenshot. The journalist protects the source and tests the artifact independently. The analyst also asks whether identity can be confirmed, how close the person was to the event, what motives may exist, and whether other evidence supports the claim. Protection does not remove the need for verification. Reliability is not a permanent label. Direct knowledge of recruitment procedure does not guarantee knowledge of the account operator. An anonymous source may guide the investigation, but should not carry a high-impact conclusion alone. Analysts must tell decision-makers how strongly the evidence supports the assessment. Journalists may not publish probability ranges, but they still cannot write uncertain inference as fact. An internal sentence might read, "We assess with moderate confidence that the account is unauthorized. The role is absent from official channels, the contact domain does not match, and the company denied the relationship through its published number. Platform ownership records remain unavailable." A public version can say that current records strongly indicate missing authorization, while stating whether the company responded and whether the operator is known. When evidence changes, confidence language changes too. Investigations often uncover a possible home address, family images, or relatives. Those details may be interesting and still irrelevant to whether the account impersonates a company. The journalist asks whether the detail serves public interest. The analyst asks whether it changes the decision. If both answers are no, remove it. A shared surname, mutual contact, or one interaction does not prove participation. More private detail does not strengthen the evidence. Necessary material belongs in restricted storage. Summaries and public products should use the minimum. The shared evidence contains recruitment posts, a mismatched contact domain, a formal company response, and chats supplied by 3 applicants. The journalistic product explains public impact, how the pattern works, how the company responded, and how applicants can protect themselves. Applicant identities are redacted. The intelligence product supports a decision, account-company relationship, evidence strength, affected scope, confidence, and whether to suspend or monitor. Full chats stay in the controlled evidence store rather than the executive brief. Facts and limitations can be shared. The products are not interchangeable. The field public version changes highly suspicious into committed fraud and publishes a phone number and possible operator image. The evidence may support impersonation risk without proving a crime. The opposite failure appears internally when the analyst provides only screenshots in the name of neutrality. The decision maker still does not know whether to suspend, verify, or continue. Match claim strength to evidence strength. State impersonation risk when that is what the evidence supports. Keep operator identity unresolved when it is unresolved. The analyst should still provide a bounded recommendation. Before delivery, I should ask 5 questions. Who is the role and authority? Who is the audience? Which interest or decision is served? Who may be harmed? What response, source protection, confidence, or access limits are required? Then switch the audience as a test. If the internal report became public, which fields disappear? Which claims need more sources, and which images cannot be shown? If the news package went to executives, does it lack confidence, action, or stop conditions? Make those changes before distribution.
Write 2 conclusions from the same evidence. The internal version may say, "We assess with moderate confidence that the account is unauthorized and recommend suspension while the recruitment team completes formal verification." The public version must show provenance, response status, and unresolved facts without sounding like a criminal conviction. Compare which facts remain, which details disappear because of audience, and which limitations require more explanation. Ethics shapes selection, collection, contact, and release. Lesson 31 examines lawful human source support when public sources leave a genuine factual gap.